It has been a minute, but I am here to share with you a little bit about where I've been. I've been to Texas and back, and it feels good to be back home. And I'm also going to be sharing with you all, I actually have you come along with me as I open my Fabric Mart Fashion Bundle that I purchased in September. So if you want to hear the details about my trip to Texas, and if you want to see what I have in this Fabric Mart Fashion Bundle, continue watching. Okay, so I have my notes here because I don't want to forget to give you guys any details on anything today. So, first things first, I went to Arlington, Texas because I went to the Woman Evolve conference for a second year. I was able to attend in person. And boy, oh boy, was it a blessing. I mean, the first time I went, I was overwhelmed by just the presence of God. And then I was able to attend again this year. And again, the Lord, right, really came through and just like showed me some stuff. And we talked about some things. And yeah, it was just really, really good. So, if you don't know, Woman Evolve is a conference that is held by Sarah Jakes Roberts, and I think she's been doing this ministry now since 2017, I think. But I didn't start attending her conferences until like during the pandemic, where I attended one virtually, and I missed the one that she did in Atlanta. And then I was able to attend the last two that she did in person, and boy, oh boy, was I blessed. Um, um, the theme for the conference was all about surrendering, and it was a great experience. We had Tasha Cobbs and Chandler Moore, Maverick City. They were there and ministered to everybody in song and praise and worship. And then we had some spoken word by Priscilla Shira and Sarah Jakes herself, her husband, to Ray Roberts. I mean, it was just like really, really good. I think everybody spoke, and everything that they talked about, I felt like was just for me. And then we had some great panel discussions from the Budgetnista, talked about just how to prepare your money, how to save money, how to learn how to invest your money properly, and knowing where to spend those coins. Irene Rollins, she spoke, had a really great testimony about her deliverance. Janelle Stevens, she is the co-owner, I'm sorry, no, she is the owner and CEO of the Camille Rose hair care line. She spoke, and then the Campbells, Kyle and Kobe. I had not heard of them until this conference, and boy, oh boy, they are really, really a power couple. And there were a lot of other people that spoke, but I mean, the conference was just like, there are like really not a lot of words to even describe what I felt in attending this conference this year, but I really enjoyed it. I'm glad that I was able to get away and enjoy the conference. And then I knew I was not going to go to Texas for a second time and not make a visit to the Potter's House. So I did go to the Potter's House and was able to get there very early, literally like at sunrise, to get a good seat. And I heard Bishop T.D. Jakes speak at that service, and I have been following Bishop T.D. Jakes for a very long time now, and I'm always so impressed with the way he's able to deliver the word. And I just knew that I wanted to be there in person to hear him speak. And his message was about trusting your wings. He used an analogy about an eagle or a hawk, how they have wings and they land on branches. And sometimes when the branch breaks, or no, whenever the branch breaks, they have to trust that their wings are going to send them to the next thing or the next level. So it was just really, really great. And I'm not going to go into a lot of detail about that because he actually has a message on YouTube that you can find and listen to for yourself. And then again, Tasha Cobb, she was at the service as well, and she ministered again and just had everybody, just like, she ushered everybody into a great worship. Let me tell you all a quick moment of transparency here. So I typically don't like to travel alone. I always like to feel like I can experience traveling with somebody so we can kind of have something to talk about, get lost together, just experience, the city, whatever it is, together. But this go around, I actually, while I attended the conference with family and a friend I met, my family had to leave ahead of me. So I actually end up going to the Potter's house and spending a day and a half alone in Texas. But I will tell you that it felt good. I will admit, when I found out that my family were leaving early, I started to get a little anxious, like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be in the city, got a rental car by myself, got to find out where I'm going to eat. I might get lost, I'm going to be bored. All those things kind of went through my head. But I just knew that I needed to be in the Potter's house, and I'm so glad I went, because the message again was really speaking to every part of my life right now. So I'm glad that I surrendered to being alone and having that time to really reflect and just hear from God for myself. So I was able to grow in that. So since I have been back from out of town and getting back into the groove of, the routine and work and all, I really have been taking some time to do a lot more reading. And as I think you guys might already know, I love reading books. I do a lot of reading. I do audiobooks, I do books on my Kindle, and I also like to read like hardbound books. And sometimes I'll do the hardbound book and I'll listen through a audio book, so I can do like a follow along or read along, because it helps me kind of get through the book a little bit. But what I'm reading now, I think I told you all that I was reading this book some time ago, but I'm still getting through Power Moves by Sarah Jakes Roberts. And this book is called Power Moves, and it's called Ignite Your Confidence and Become a Force. So I have still been getting through this book. It's it's been a really good book so far. I've only gotten to chapter 3, but I am taking my time. I am going through the book. I'm highlighting. I'm making sure I work through her activation questions at the end of each chapter. And I can tell you, it's really been blessing me. So I've been getting through this book. And while I was at the conference, I realized, which I didn't know, that she actually has a guided journal to accompany her book. So I'm glad I only got through like chapters 1 and 2 so far, because I can try to go back and read the book and also make my way through the guided journal to supplement my reading. And then I told you all that Priscilla Shira, she actually spoke at the conference this year. And just before the conference, I purchased her book. It's called I Surrender All. And as you can see, I've got some flags in it already. And again, I am just taking my time working through it. I'm only on chapter 1, because I just started this book maybe a week ago, like right after the conference. And she's also got some really good reflective questions in her book as well. But her book is all about surrendering and helping you think about what that looks like for your life in different areas. So yeah, I have been reading these books and will continue to do so. And then I am also going through the book of Nehemiah. I have been feeling led to read that book for a little while now, and I'm finally at a point where I'm like, okay, Holy Spirit, I hear you. Like, get in the book and start reading it. So I am reading the book of Nehemiah, and as I go through that book, I'm just reading it as a story, not really trying to dig deep into a study, but trying to just take time to just like read the Bible, just like let it wash over me, let it just let me understand it a little bit. Let me just read the stories and then dig into the study, at another time, but really just trying to take my time and just like really reading the stories of the Bible. So yeah, I'm doing that as well. Okay, so that is where I have been over the last week and a half to 2 weeks. Just been on this journey And yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about it. So now we are going to get into some fabric. Oh, when I was in Dallas, oh my gosh. One of the things I had on my agenda was to get to the fabric district. I hear so many folks talk about the fabric district, all of the nice fabric shops on the fabric district. So your girl thought she was going to go down on the fabric district on a Sunday after the Potter's house and find some fabric. Well, guess what? I only thought about going to Fabrictopia, but I realized that I remembered that there were other stores along this strip, this district area. Looked on my GPS after I was ready to leave the Potter's house on a Sunday, and it told me that Fabrictopia was closed on Sunday. Closed on Sunday. I was devastated. So I was devastated. So I wasn't able to get to Fabrictopia, and I'm quite sure now think about it, if Fabrictopia was closed, I'm sure all the other stores on that strip were also closed. I did not think to inquire on that, but I feel like they all may have been closed on Sunday. So that's something I definitely need to factor in on my next trip to Dallas, is getting over to the fabric district. But honestly, y'all, I think had I gone to fabric district and gone to Fabrictopia and all the other fabric stores, I probably would have had to get another suitcase to come home with. Yeah, that's how that typically works when you go to fabric stores out of town. I mean, I guess. Anyway, yeah, so I didn't get to Fabrictopia, but I do hope to get there on my next visit. But yes, let's go ahead and talk about this Fabric Mart haul and get into what I have here. All right, so I decided to switch my views here because I want to be able to show you the fabric in its entirety, and my other angle probably wasn't going to be a good look. So I have not opened this yet. So we're going to open this together, but let me tell you a little bit details about it. So over the spring and summer, a lot of y'all were like inspiring me to try out this Fabric Mart fabric bundle. And I was not fortunate enough to get or catch a sale over the summer or during the spring when they had these bundles on sale. So I finally was able to catch a sale. I was just sitting one day and was like, let me check their site. And lo and behold, they had a sale. So I was able to get a bundle. So I'm very excited about it. I purchased this in early September. It says it's 10 yards of fashion fabric, and I got it for $9. By the time they added the shipping cost, it ended up being extra $9. So I spent about $18-19 on this bundle. Now I think the one that was being sold over the spring and summer that people were able to capture, I think that had free shipping. I'm not sure, but this one did not have free shipping. So that's okay. I really enjoy getting a bundle of different types of fabrics and like a mystery mailing or whatever. So I hope that when I open this that I'm looking at fabrics that I can use for the fall and winter. So we will see. Ooh, these colors are pretty. Okay. They look like fall colors. Ooh, let's see, let's see, let's see. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. All right, let's see what I got here. So yeah, I had to be really careful because they didn't box it. It's just like a bag, so you have to really be careful when you're opening it that you don't cut your fabric. But yeah, okay, okay. All right, so okay, not so bad. So I will tell y'all that I do not know a lot about the different types of fabric again, like just yet. I'm still learning. Like I know the difference obviously between a knit and a woven, like that's simple. But the type of knit or the type of woven, I'm still learning a little bit of that. So I'm not really sure what I have, but I will show you what I have. All right, so this first fabric here, I have 1.5 yards, and it is a red fabric. Yeah, this is pretty. I like it. It is stretch. It is stretch. Yeah, I don't know what I would do with it. So this is definitely a knit, and I don't know. It's really flowy. Maybe not a dress necessarily, but maybe, I don't know. I have to think about this one some. But yeah, this is nice. Maybe just a nice lightweight sweater or a lightweight cardigan or something like that. But this is pretty. It's red. And I don't have any red fabric, so that'll work well. I do say that I do think doing like a fabric bundle is a really good way to like start experimenting with different types of fabrics that I really haven't used before. So I'm excited to see how I might use these in the future. All right. So this here is it's like a silky type material. It's 3.5 yards. This is nice taupe color. I actually have a skirt that I purchased from Target that looks very much like this. It has a little bit of shimmer to it, but yeah, this is pretty. I like this too. Very nice, very nice. 3.5 yards. I think I have a couple of items in my wardrobe that are this color for the fall and winter. But I could maybe see a pair of pants maybe. I don't know, but again, the fabric is a little bit on the thin side, but again, I think this is nice. All right, so that's this here. And then, so this one here, I don't know. This actually is 2 and I think 3/4. It is a yellow fabric. It is a woven. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that. I like that. Now, I will tell you, this feels like this may have been like a upholstery type fabric. Yeah, but this color is nice. Really, really nice color. It's like a silky material. I don't know what I would do with this, but this is nice. I've got so many patterns I could take a look at and get inspiration from. So yeah, it's a lot of it too. So I don't know. This is really nice though. It's nice and thick. And then I have this here. Okay, so this here is like a gray blue. And it says it's 2.5 yards. And I will show this to you. This is definitely a knit. Don't know what kind, but it's a knit. But it's a little on the thin side. I can kind of see through it somewhat. Yeah, it's really, really thin. But yeah, this is nice too. I could probably see this as just a little lounge outfit or something, some type of lounge wear. But yeah, this is nice. This is nice. Okay. So I like what I got so far. I do like these. So these are definitely fabrics that is going to challenge me in sewing for sure. especially this one here, because it really feels like an upholstery fabric. It's really thick, it's very stiff. So I will see how it washes, if it gets any looser once I wash it. But I like the sheen on this yellow. It's very pretty. Yeah, I'm wondering what I could do with this. This is nice. Gotta think about that some. And again, this here, because it's kind of slippery, I gotta make sure that I handle this with care and think through exactly what I can do with it. But I do like it as well. I told you all I have a skirt that's this color. I got from Target, I think maybe a year ago or 2 years ago. That skirt actually has some shimmer on it. So I will see. Maybe this could be a nice pair of pants. I don't know. I'll think this through some. And then I got this really pretty red. Now, I wish I could do something with this for Christmas, honestly, for the holidays. But again, it's kind of thin. So maybe if I do something with this, I could be indoors, like I don't do a lot of occasion type wear for the holidays, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah. All right, I like it. I like everything I got so far. I appreciate this fabric bundle from Fabric Mart. I'm definitely going to be looking to purchase more fabric from them in the future. Probably in the space of bundles, like as a haul. So thank you, Fabric Mart, for this. Appreciate it. And before I go, while we're talking about fabric, I happened to be in Walmart some time ago, and I think probably maybe about a month ago. And I always tend, in one of the Walmarts I go to, I always go look at their fabric sections, see what kind of fabrics they have, what type of cuts they have. And I found this cut here in Walmart, and it was 4 yards for $6. So I did purchase this, and I was blessed and favored to find a second one. So I got two. And what I had envisioned when I purchased both of these was some kind of two-piece, like a comfortable knit type pant set. I don't know, like maybe a long cardigan, and then maybe like some pants. I don't know. I'm gonna go to Pinterest and see what I can find as inspiration for such an outfit. The more I look at the width of these stripes, I'm not sure that I'll like how that will look in a two-piece outfit. So I am going to get this washed and kind of drape it over my body just to kind of see how I think that might look in terms of a two-piece outfit. I feel like it might just be too busy, but I don't know. I'm going to go to Pinterest as well and see what kind of inspiration I can find on Pinterest before I try to get something done with these two cuts right here. So yeah, yep, that's that. All right, so that is the latest and greatest from my sewing room. That's what I've been up to. That's what I purchased. That's what I've been reading. And I realized I still have, I think, 4 more items to get done on my Make 9. And I'm so tired of looking at this tote bag that's like hanging up on this board. I know you guys saw it in one of my previous clips, but yeah, it's still here. I gotta get this knocked out. I'm just tired of looking at it. I gotta get it done. I gotta get it done. All right. So yeah, let me know what you guys are working on. What are you up to? What are you sewing? How is life treating you? I hope it's been treating you well. Yeah, but thank you for hanging out with me. And until we come together again, take care and God bless.